Welcome back, trainers. So in this video, we're going to be going over a ton of information that was found Datamined, as well as a counter guide to Mega Gengar, and some images here, as you can see, that were teased by Niantic regarding the Galarian Ponyta. So we do have a moveset, guys, for Rhinearigus, which is going to be that Gen 8 Pokemon that's going to be evolving from the Galarian Mask, as you can see here. Now, there's going to be something a little different on how to evolve this, and it is going to require you to actually do some raids as well as a quest line, Rhinearigus quest, as you can see here. So evolution cost is going to be 50 candies. Rhinearigus quest, complete 10 raids. What do you guys think about that? It's kind of a mixed conflict here. Honestly, I don't enjoy the fact that you're going to have to potentially invest money. You could wait 10 days, but at the same time, I like the aspect that they're going a different direction on how to evolve Pokemon. I don't so much like the fact that you're going to have to invest in money. Potentially, you could still do this for free with your free raid pass every day. But still, nonetheless, hopefully they can get more creative and less money hungry when it comes down to that. Now, taking a look at Rhinearigus himself. Holy cow, guys. This is going to be some fun stuff. We have the moves. We're going to go over the stats here, but let's look at the moves here. We have Astonish for the quick move, which is pretty decent. Charge moves, we have Shadow Ball, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. I can't complain. Could be pretty interesting. This is going to be a ghost and ground type Pokemon, so we'll be getting stab from its moves that it does have there, at least a couple of them. Alright, so this one here is going to be very exciting. This is going to be the Galarian Sirfetch'd, which is going to be evolving from the Galarian Farfetch'd, as you can see here, maintaining the fighting type. That's it. So evolution cost from Galarian Farfetch'd, make 10 excellent throws. Is not going to require candies. Well, we'll see. I'm pretty sure it will. But as you can see here, they're starting to implement more ways to have the requirements that you're going to have to meet to evolve these Pokemon, right? Very awesome. And then taking a look at the Litwick Sableye that we can expect to see very soon. This is just a simple image and also very fun because, you know, the costly Pokemon are not useful, but this is actually going to be useful. Can you evolve it when the Mega comes out? Maybe. I'm thinking you can. Now, we're also going to be potentially seeing more Shadow Pokemon. We have the regular Ponyta, Rapidash, Yamask, Koffington is missing, and then we have Runerigus as well in its Shadow form. Don't think we should get our too ahead of ourselves on the Rhinearigus Shadow, but nonetheless, it was found in the data, so it is pretty interesting to see that there. Alright, so as a matter of fact, Mega Gengar is going to be in the raids very soon, so that's going to be going down October 23rd at 6 p.m. PDT. Mega Gengar will be available in Mega Raids, while Venusaur is actually going to be taking off. Now, let's take a look at the counters. In regular weather, we have Shadows, we have Legendaries, everything's going to be included going down the list here. So we have Mewtwo #1 Shadow with Psycho Cut and Psy Strike. Let's get it. And then you have Mega Gengar itself, of course, because Ghost is going to be strong against Ghost, but that Shadow Mewtwo is just incredible. And then you have regular Mewtwo with Confusion and Psy Strike, Tyranitar Shadow with Bite and Crunch, and then the Giratina Origin form with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, Mega Houndoom with Foul Play and Snarl. Looking good. And then moving down the list, we do have Shadow Weavile, regular Groudon because there's no Shadow, Darkrai, which it's going to be getting Dark Void soon, so that's going to be very useful, Landorus because of the poison typing on Gengar, Shadow Alakazam, and then Shadow Glade with Confusion and Psychic. So the roster is looking pretty good, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be going over the different weathers that are going to be making an impact on how fast you're going to be able to do this, and the weaknesses that it does have. So we'll be taking a look as well at sunny because of the ground boost, and then in foggy as well as windy. I'm going to tell you right now, windy is looking real good because of the Mewtwo's. Now, moving down the list in sunny weather here, Mewtwo is going to maintain that #1 spot pretty much the entire time because it is that good. So Shadow Mewtwo, of course, but this time with Confusion and Psy Strike. And then we have Landorus with Mudshot and Earth Power, Groudon with Mudshot Earth Power, or Earthquake, sorry, Mega Gengar with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, and then Garchomp with Mudshot Earthquake, Excadrill with Mud Slap and Drill Run. Alright, and then moving down the list for the sunny weather, nothing really crazy. Alright, you have just strong counters, and then Mega Charizard, Y there with the Blast Burn. Now, moving into windy weather, this is the one we were saying is going to be the best. It is, because look at the time to win for that Shadow Mewtwo. 439 seconds with Confusion and Psy Strike. And then you have the regular Mewtwo with Confusion and Psy Strike. So you're going to be getting a boost to the Psychic type moves, of course. And then regular or Mega Gengar with Lick and Psychic, because the Psychic is going to be getting a boost, right? So beautiful if you do have those from that raid day way back. And then Confusion and Synchronize on Shadow Glade. That's going to be a Community Day move, so you're going to have to use that Elite TM potentially, unless you had one ready, which I don't think you did because there was no event. Then we had Shadow Metagross with Zen Headbutt and Psychic, and then Shadow Alakazam with Confusion and Psychic as well. So Psychic on Alakazam is going to be a legacy, unfortunately. And then moving down the list, Metagross in number 7, regular with Zen Headbutt and Psychic, Jirachi with Confusion and Psychic, Latias with Zen Headbutt and Psychic, Victini with Confusion and Psychic, Shadow Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, and then Celebi, another mythical. We got the whole mythicals moving down the list here except for Mew with Confusion and Psychic. And the reason why Mew is not on here is because it does not have Confusion. That move is just absolutely just disgusting, especially in the windy weather while it's getting a boost. It's going to be looking great there. All right, so moving down the list for windy weather, then you're going to have Armor Mewtwo with Confusion and Side Strike, Giratina, which is popping up just as a good counter, and then kind of the Mega's Houndoom there, Shadow Weavile, and then a few others there. Now going into foggy weather, we have, all right, finally, Mewtwo's going to get dethroned here. We have Mega Gengar with Lick and Shadow Ball. Then we have Shadow Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Side Strike, Shadow Weavile, Shadow Tyranitar, Mega Houndoom, and Darkrai. Now, like we discussed already, Darkrai should be getting its Dark Void soon. You should be able to Elite TM that if you had one already powered up. Not too sure if you'd be interested in doing so. And the shiny is going to be returning, so you will be able to go out there and hunt those. So Darkrai is going to be finding some use, and it will be bumped up on the list, I would assume. I would hope Dark Void is good. People are saying that they might think it's like some sort of a Community Day clone, like a Blast Burn or Hydro Cannon or Frenzy Plant, in which case, if it is, then hallelujah. All right, moving down the list here, we have Mewtwo with Confusion and Side Strike, regular Gengar with Lick and Shadow Ball. Shadow Claw works just fine as well too. Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, Weavile, Foul Play, and Snarl, Darkrai, and then Hydreigon. That's cool to see Hydreigon on the list here, although it's going to take quite a few of those, and the time to win is not looking so hot really whatsoever when you do have those other options. But nonetheless, it will be able to resist ghost type moves, but it does need to look out for Focus Blast, and that's another thing that you need to look out for. We'll discuss that here in just a moment. So taking a look at Sirfetch'd, it is going to have a max CP of 2,985, pure fighting type, attack 248, defense 176, and stamina 158. Weak to fairy, flying, and psychic, resisting bug, dark, and rock. Quick moves are going to be Fury Cutter and Counter. Beautiful. Beautiful. Charge moves are going to be Brave Bird, Close Combat, Leaf Blade, and Night Slash. Again, Chef's Kiss. Beautiful. All this is subject to change regarding the moves. Obviously, the weaknesses and resistances are going to stay the same, but this thing is looking just great. Those are some really good moves. Can't wait, but let's not hold our breath. Moving into Rhinearigus here, it's going to have a max CP of 2,282. It's going to be a ground and ghost type. Max HP is going to be 151, attack 163, and defense 237. This is going to be a fun Pokemon to use. 100%. Look at it. It looks awesome. All right, so as we see the stats there, the quick move, Astonish, charge moves, Shadow Ball, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. So yes, this is going to find some use. As you can see, it does max out, maybe potentially in the Ultra League, completely maxed out. I was going to say masked out. Wow. Oh my. As far as Great League, maybe it might have some use. Now taking a look at the Galarian Rapidash, it's going to be a Psychic and Fairy type, so like Gardevoir. Max CP is going to be 2,461, HP 163, attack 207, and defense 162. So there you go. All of this is starting to come to light in the Datamined, as well as being teased by Niantic, so you can expect to see this stuff very soon. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. Thanks for watching and take care.